Let's not ever say episode numbers, because
is that when it gets tricky?
Yeah, and then also if you ever want to put one ahead of the other and put one in the bank, you fuck yourself by going, oh, welcome to episodes.
Hello and welcome to You're the Best Bro, the podcast that has stopped saying which number episode it is because Darren is all like, oh, what happens if you want to put this out before the other one and now you can't because you said the episode number. Oh, I am feeling bitchy today.
What's wrong?
I don't know. Nothing's wrong as well. No, it's actually been a really nice day. There's no reason for this bitchiness at all.
I'm really happy that you've had a really nice day.
How was your day?
It's been okay.
What happened to you in your day? I want to hear it because sometimes we just need to vent, and I think it's a mark of a good friend that they're there for you so you can vent.
I appreciate that.
Knock, knock, Darren.
Who's there?
Emmanuel, let me in. That's my joke to get people talking.
No, that's so dumb. It's like,
it works though. You wanna like, open up now, don't you?
I do. I'm going to let you in emotionally.
Are these real problems though?
No. It's borderline. It's not actual problem. It's resolved.
But problems are relative though, so I'm listening to you.
Yes.
What's your problem?
So my daughter's school called me yesterday in a panic.
Right.
She has allergies. And they called me in a panic to say, hi, Mr. Griffiths. So we've got one form that says she has these allergies, but there's another form that says she doesn't. So what annoyed me is they didn't take any accountability. They said, so it's really important that you provide us clear information so we ensure that she doesn't have any of her allergens. And I was like, I know I've provided you this clear information, so I'll call you. It wasn't resolved yesterday, resolved this morning. It was a clerical error where I filled out the correct information. That's gone straight to the kitchen at the school. But the office have a handwritten one. She has allergies that she's now recovered from. So she used to be allergic to wheat and egg. She is now no longer allergic to wheat and egg.
I'm really happy you said that. And I'll tell you why. Already now, you have won this episode. You're the nicer person. I stopped listening the moment you said she has allergies. I thought, this child is weak. I just lost respect for your daughter.
Wow.
I know. My son's got an EpiPen and I act like he's not my child.
So his EpiPen falls out of his bag. So if someone dropped the EpiPen...
Fine, we'll take it. We'll take it just in case.
But it's not his.
That is a massive thing that I'm trying to get over because it's very 90s of us, isn't it?
So I feel like peanut allergies came about in the late 90s.
Late 90s, I think, yeah, you're right, peanut allergies. But even I had hay fever as a kid and I would never admit it. That is pathetic.
I've got over hay fever.
I've got over hay fever.
Mine never matter. I just said I'm stopping this.
I just pretend it's something else.
I
just start crying. I'd rather people think I'm emotional than be beaten by pollen.
I want to breathe out my mouth.
This is another 90s thing of me. I don't know if you get this, but when the school calls you, I always assume it's going to be something pathetic. It's stuff that we would never have called about. Like, unless you ended up in hospital, your parents didn't get called.
Well, yeah, because to back up that point, she's been at school for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And 3 weeks in a row, I've had to log in to electronically sign an accident form.
So my kids' school, they give us these little pink forms, and I don't like it because I react poorly when you give me. They can we have a quick word? It's always that one, and I'm assuming someone's done something wrong. It's never that. It's always she had a little accident today. She bumped her head.
You're there looking at your kid like
she's fine, and I'm looking. I was like, "You all right?" Yeah. But so now what I do is I've gone too far the other way. Where you go, she's bumped her head. No! My God! And I full on, I have no middle ground. I don't know how. The comedian in my brain has got no idea how to treat this school normally. It's either I'm going to ignore it or I'm going to make a joke about it.
It's send her into school the next day with a bandage on her head.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm glad your issue got sorted.
Yeah, she's fine. She didn't consume any of her allergens. But what was most concerning was they kept on getting the allergens wrong on the call. So they
don't know.
Yeah, so they kept on just like saying 2 of them. I was like, So those two she's not allergic to,
Right.
but there is one that she is still very much allergic to, and they kept on not saying it. So there's one she's definitely still allergic to.
I want to have a little talk through some of the comments that have been on the last video. This is when I realised that both of us are on the lower end of the nice person spectrum, because we had the video...
I refuse to accept this. I'm on the nice end. And just want to say, everyone who's watching now, thanks for the follows and the shares and the lovely comments, and even the comments that aren't lovely. We're just happy that you interact and watch and listen to our podcast.
We put a video out titled "Text Me When You Get Home."
Mm-hmm.
It was the video that we had.
So it's the video that we had where we were discussing about texting people when they get home.
Well, it was about saying "text me when you get home," and us not really meaning it.
No, I don't say it.
I say it, and I kind of want to mean it, but it's a passing comment. And a lot of you commented, and reading through the comments, I did notice that this is something that is... how to say this without people having a go at me. This is something... You know what word I'm trying to say?
No.
You're a liar. You're an absolute liar. I'm not doing it.
There's a gendered bias in answers, and when the responses started coming through, it made me think, oh, this is something that women do.
And the reason why they do it is much nicer than ours, and it is around safety, because there's a lot of women that commented that they have to do this because they need to know they've each got them safe. Not all of you did that, actually, because Optimistic Pessimist 67 said, I used to travel by coach and bus from Cardiff to Luton, and my mother would call and say, call me when you get there. My reply was, no point. If anything happens, the police will call you before I could. Which I thought was a funny response.
Yep.
But looking at it, there is a gendered bias, because when we do it, we can say it and not care because you assume your mate's going to get home.
Yep, 100%. And like, I know when my mum used to say it to me, or she says to me now, text me when you get home and I go to visit. I don't. And she'll call me the next day, more or less knowing that I will pick up.
So we do assume that your mate is going to get home. Mm. And I realised
the dynamics for women are different.
Yeah, hugely. And it's made me look at how women are to each other as friends in comparison to how guys are to each other as friends, because in that respect, they are far more caring.
Yeah, like even on a night out, you know, they go to the toilet together as a group.
Some ladies' toilets have got two stalls in them.
How do you know this?
Because I worked in clubs, dude.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
How was that? Why was that not your instinct?
Well, I forgot. I forgot what you did in the previous life.
So certain cubicles will have two toilets in there that face each other so they could talk while they pee.
That's good. That makes a lot of sense.
It does, but can you imagine two urinals that just face each other and you just got eye contact talking with your mate?
I would hate that so much. I hate going to festival toilets where they have... I don't want that.
No, it's the absolute worst. Even being next to someone. So there's a game that I think all guys know this game. I don't know if they call it the same thing, but I would say instantly, if I say the words, you know what I mean, and I call it toilet chess.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I call it urinal etiquette.
If you go in and there are, let's say, give a number.
Let's go 7.
So 7 urinals. You walk in, no one's in there.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
So imagining that the door to the toilet is at next to number 1.
Yeah.
And the furthest from the toilet is number 7.
Yeah.
I'm going to number 7.
Right. Okay. I'm then coming in and I'm going number 3.
Fair.
That's a decent gap.
Decent gap. Yep.
Then I'd say 1 and 5, fine.
And be fair, what Emmanuel's done going to number 3 is a gentlemanly thing to do, because he's allowed number 1 and 5 to be viable options.
Yes. What I want to be doing is get it done before any other options need to be taken. That's the speed in which I need to piss.
Yep.
That there is toilet chess in a nutshell. But yeah, women will go together in like the whole group, and they converse in there. Like, a lot of stuff gets done.
Yeah.
I find it amazing. So I think the dynamic of caregiving, I don't know if it's better or worse, but it's very, very different.
Yeah. Very, very different. General feeling of not a general feeling of being unsafe. I don't think women go around just feeling unsafe all the time. They're just more aware of potential dangers that could happen. And so they are way more aware of potential dangers that could happen and therefore try to protect each other.
Well, we talked about it the other day, the Houdini.
Yeah.
If one of your friends goes missing, that's it, they've gone.
We're quite optimistic. We think he's had a good night.
Literally, there's a guy who used to be the Houdini in our group.
Yeah.
The last time I saw him, he did a Houdini. I've not seen him since.
And you assume he's okay?
I've not thought about it until just now. Let's let our feelings out, mate.
All right.
What is the guy love language?
Ooh.
Because what are the love languages?
So the 5 love languages, that the established ones are words of affirmation. So not that.
Not that.
Definitely not that.
No.
Maybe the opposite of that.
But we mean affirmation, though.
Yeah.
The way guys do words of affirmation, I think, is we say horrible shit to your face and nice shit behind your back. Do you know, I tell what I do like with good friends. When you know your friend's triggers, you never cross that line.
True.
And you might cross it the once and then you'll get told about yourself and then you never cross it again.
Because it's like a thing of, this winds him up, that's fun, let's do that, that's really fun to wind him up, but this generally upsets him.
Yeah, definitely the way we do words of affirmation is it's the opposite. We say horrible shit to your face and like you'll have your mate there go, this guy is such a fucking idiot. This dickhead. Look at the state of him. Then he walks away, you go, what a guy. He's lovely, isn't he?
Like the same way if someone comes well dressed.
Isn't it horrible how you can just say the thing they've done and it sounds like an insult, doesn't it? Someone comes well dressed. Oh, hello, Lucy.
Oh, Lucy, got a job interview. Lucy, hey.
It's bad. So that's how we do words of affirmation. We do it the opposite way. What are the other love languages?
So there's gifts.
We do gifts.
Yeah.
We do unexpected gifts.
Right.
I reckon you would do this as well. If I'm walking past a shop, or do you know you've had conversations with your mate, so you know things they might be looking for or things they might need. If I go past a shop and I'll see it, I'll call them and say, do you still need that thing? I'm here, I'll grab one. If it doesn't answer, I'll just grab it because I know you need it.
Fair.
So we do that one.
There's gifts. And even if you don't buy it, I think it still counts as gifts if you just tell them where you've seen it.
Yeah. What makes me laugh is the time when we should do gifts, we don't. Going to your mate's wedding, have you got a gift? What for?
Yeah, my wife is always just like, have they got a gift list? It's like, I haven't even looked.
I don't know. They might do.
I don't know. All I know is that this is the address, and then the bar opens at 2 before the ceremony, and then there's a drinks reception at 4.
What's the other ones?
So it's the physical touch. I think that definitely happens.
We definitely do that. But it's more violent.
It's violence.
Yeah.
It's violence.
Classic game, 2 for flinching. Everyone knows that one. And do you know what? 2 for flinching. When I was in hospital, and this was from heart failure as well.
Oh God.
Yeah. So I've now come out of hospital, and there were times that I'd flinch or I'd look at the circle of death.
Okay. Always went.
Yeah. You got to look, and I'm like, if your mate looks at the circle or he flinches and you don't punch him hard, you're disrespecting him.
Yeah, you're saying you're less of a man.
You're saying you can't take this punch. It's so dumb, but that's literally how our brain. And when I came out of hospital, even though I just nearly died, I'd literally gone through heart failure. I spent 2 weeks in intensive care, and I mistakenly looked at the circle, and my mate naturally went to punch me, and then he stopped himself, and I was like, you punch me right now
in the chest.
It almost got cinematic. Well, you punch me right now, why are you changing? And you can see the confusion in his face whether or not to actually punch me. So dumb. But yeah, so physical touch is that, but it's through a push or it could be a slap.
Yeah,
that's the type of physical touch.
That's right. There's 2 more. Quality time.
Yeah, we do that.
I think that's the one that guys do.
We do all of these.
Most readily is quality time.
Quality time's the best one.
Because that's so much so that when you explain to your partner what you're going to do with the guys, there's like, so what are you doing? No, we're just going to like sit in the pub.
I think quality time, we are the best at that.
Yeah.
Have you got friends where you'll have a whole conversation, you'll be on the phone to them for a solid half an hour and not talk about anything?
I don't tend to do phone calls, but yes, but in conversations,
Yeah.
I can come back with absolutely no information.
None whatsoever.
Yeah.
Like if we go out and you get asked those questions, who was out? And my response, the boys.
Yeah.
That covers all of them. Like, you know who was there.
Yeah, and then like my wife asked a really deep question, like, how's like so and so, and I know like they were trying for a baby. How are they getting on with that? It's like, we didn't talk about that. It's like, oh, but he was there, right? Yeah. So how come we didn't talk about it? Because we were watching football with each other.
Yeah.
Having a beer, having a good time. Maybe taking his mind off things.
So I'd say we are good at the love languages. We do express them in very different ways.
I think the fifth one.
The love languages are words of affirmation. We did that. Quality time. Receiving gifts. Did we say gift giving?
We said gift giving, but receiving gifts is the love language.
How is that a love language?
Because it's how the person feels loved by receiving gifts.
Right. That's some bullshit.
That's my wife's love language.
That's some bullshit. I'm Team Naomi all the way because of how good a friend she's been to me. That sounded bad, actually. I've just heard that. What a weird way to tell it. But receiving gifts.
Yeah.
So they feel loved when they're getting gifts.
But to be fair, she loves to give gifts as well.
Right.
So.
Yeah, receiving gifts. I'm not having that. Acts of service.
That's it. Acts of service. That's the pints. That's the rounds. That's the.
Yeah. Did we not
No, that's a different thing to gifts.
Right. Oh, okay. Acts of service. Yeah.
So like my mates come around to help me move.
Yeah. So we do all of these.
Yeah.
I think we do them pretty well as well.
Yeah, men are good friends. Hey,
look how proud we are of ourselves. Look at us. We've got feelings. We did feeling things.
Who's done the love language? I did see something very funny about the love that men have for each other versus the love they have for significant others.
Yeah.
Assuming they're in a heterosexual relationship. They're saying that that the only thing men want from women above other men is sex.
Yeah.
If you remove sex from the table,
yeah,
then a man just wants to spend time with other men, and they actually express more love for other men than they do for that woman.
Here's a question for you. You would like look to your best mate and go, "We'd be so happy."
No, I do. When I come,
yeah, me neither.
No. when I come back from that, having like,
have you ever looked to your best mate and gone, "Do you know what? I'd bottom for you." Nah, I haven't either.
No,
we don't even talk about it.
But I do think like the kind of natural stresses of being in a relationship, like living together, bills, all that stuff, raising kids. I think, right, how different would this look if I was just doing this with my best mate, who's a guy?
Well, you got to be careful now because you can't. Right now, it's going to be well documented. If you go, it'd be better.
I'm not saying it'd be better, it'd be different.
It would be different.
It'd be different. There'll be some things that we just wouldn't be bothered about.
Yeah.
Or do I wonder, does someone default into being the one who cares more about certain things?
I reckon you'd like do stuff where you forget your anniversary, but neither of you give a fuck.
Yeah.
Have you never looked to your mate and just thought, we'd be so happy? And I reckon, as I've said that, you've pictured that friend.
I mean, yeah, it's my mate Dominic. We've been friends since we were 4.
Darran and Dominic. That even sounds nice.
Yep. He's my best man at my wedding, and in his speech, he let Naomi know that he's my first love.
Yeah.
And that she'll never compare. And I'll always love him more than her.
Fair. I said the same thing. I still tell my best friend's wife that.
Yeah.
I've said it many times when I'm like, I told you not to marry her.
Yeah. But no, I don't know what it is. I don't know why. Male friendship. So you've got like a best friend.
Darran and Dominic.
Yeah.
That is a lot of D. That's horrible.
It is. There's it's not. I just thought of something. It's actually that's that joke. Group of friends, 6 of us from Harlow.
Yeah.
4 of us are names beginning with D.
Yeah.
And then 2 of us are names beginning with A.
Yeah, that's great.
There you go.
There you go. That is brilliant. Yeah. And now, weirdly enough, now I can't stop thinking of me and my mate having that relationship.
Message him. Let him know.
Oh, he knows. I tell him all the time.
Oh, fair enough.
We discuss it all the time.
Fair. In front of his wife?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
We'll go round to his house. Me and him just sit in armchairs, bottle of whiskey comes out, and then we just don't move for the rest of the day.
Yeah, I can't wait for my kids to be old enough where they can just go over there.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
Because, be fair, my daughter's phasing into that stage.
Independence.
Where I'm doing my thing over here, or I'm playing in my room, I'm just over here.
Yeah.
Whereas my son still frequently checks in. And just, he wants to cuddle, he wants to sit on my lap, he wants to lean against me.
Yeah, you're like, go away.
Yeah, I'm trying to enjoy it because I've been told by so many parents of older kids, like, it's not going to last forever. So
it doesn't, but it changes.
Yeah,
that's a nice thing. But you do miss the relationship that you did have.
Yeah.
So I've on my phone, I have like the memories come up of pictures from when they were small. And because that's how I still see them.
Sure.
Until you look at the picture and you go, well, they're so much bigger.
Yeah.
And it's going to get embarrassing because do you remember we said the other week how there was that post that was you played out with your mates for the last time and you didn't know it? I saw another one.
Oh, God.
That said, at some point, you'll hold your child's hand for the last time. And you won't know it. Yeah. And they said you'll pick your child up for the last time and you won't know it. So now that is my goal for training. I will always pick them up.
I'm speaking about Noah being a 27-year-old man.
Yeah. And I'm picking him up. Yeah, Dad, you're in a wheelchair. Get on my back right now.
Sit down.
I have to lift him off the floor. You do. You treasure those moments.
Yeah, that's nice. Like I was on the phone to my cousin yesterday and opened the front door and he heard the kids run up like, Dad, and run towards the front door. And he said, oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
I go, it is nice. Even picking up my daughter from school, she comes out of her classroom and she sees me, shouts my name, comes sprinting over to me. Granted, the next thing she says is, have you brought a snack for me? I'm like, okay, yeah, cool. I mean, you're happy to see me as the provider of snacks.
Yeah,
but
that's what you are right now.
Yeah, but I think there's a part of her that loves me as a person.
Not yet. Not yet. She knows she needs you.
Yeah, like she realised she had a chocolate brownie today and that prompted her to say, oh, I love you. That's brilliant.
At least you know. One thing I wanted to discuss that has been in the zeitgeist of the internet and discussions that I've seen them in socials is the infamous comedy festival of morality.
So the Riyadh Comedy Festival in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
Because they always, any sports event, they have to do this whole preamble. It's like, and we're here for His Excellency, Turkey El Sheikh. And here in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, we're having a great time. So they're in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, that doing a comedy festival, big names, big international comics, Dave Chappelle, Bill Burr, many more that I can't think of who else is on the list, but everyone and anyone is there who's kind of that bracket of...
Well, they've got some lower down ones as well.
Okay.
I can't remember all the names, but I was looking at the money people being paid.
Right.
So there was sort of 5 mil or whatever it was down to $500,000.
Okay.
So,
Peasants.
And here's the thing. So this is what everyone's been talking about. There's a lot of acts being judged for going over there. Yeah.
And I will say that Nimesh Patel was one of the acts who stood down on moral grounds.
Right.
So people are pissed off because Saudi Arabia has human rights violations issues in terms of workers' rights, in terms for rights for women. So a lot of international...
The queer community as well.
Oh, yeah, LGBTQ community. So a lot of campaign groups and charities have really tried to put pressure on the acts, maybe not even so much to quit, but to raise awareness about these issues using their platform at the event, which I can almost assume that there'll be something in the contract to say you can't really...
Because with the football, it was David Beckham, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Was that the one? Was that David Beckham? Was that Saudi Arabia?
That's Qatar. And I think Beckham got the money. He was ambassador for Qatar, and everyone's going, how can you be? Because I think he's like a patron for an LGBT charity. Okay, so that's a different. That one's a different one. But for this one, so this one, people were saying, how can you go over there?
So question that I've been getting this week is, would you go over there? Well, it's twofold. Would you go over there? And what do you think of the people that have gone over there?
Yeah.
And I don't think this is a right and wrong question. I think this is what is publicly perceived to be right and what is realistic.
Yeah.
Because I don't think it's fair to judge until you're in those shoes.
100%.
Because you don't know what that person's situation is, why they need 500,000 tax-free.
Yep.
That's life-changing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you can just turn your nose up it and go, oh, I'm not doing it. Like, that is life-changing.
Yeah, it's very easy to reject money you haven't been offered.
Yeah. Would you do it?
Yes.
Yeah.
So that was more hesitation than I would actually have had answering the email that said that hesitation was me just processing the question. But yeah, if my agent sent me an email for an advert audition, and they just gave me the spiel and they said, yeah, but it is for a betting company. Yeah. So I'm not sure what your views are on that morally, but the buyout for the advert is £50,000.
Yeah.
And I was like, I have no issue with betting.
Yeah, not at all. I'm actually gambling on this audition right now.
Yeah, and I would love to be put forward for this audition. I didn't get it, but yeah. So
I think that's the same kind of moral state, because we can say that gambling ruins lives. There's stats to it.
100%.
Gambling can ruin lives.
I've got friends who have had to quit gambling because they just can't. They can't do it.
And it's not just that, so I think this is a matter of perception, because here's where I stand in it, because everyone's going things like they've got modern slavery violations.
Yeah, that's it.
So that's a very important one. If you feel that strongly about it, you're texting me this on your iPhone whilst wearing your trainers. You're using all the things that you're saying that you're against to tell me to be against the thing that you're against.
100%. Like, if you were really about that life, you wouldn't even know this issue was happening.
Yeah, you might have seen it on the paper on the floor somewhere, but it's also like, again, it's perception. Because if someone says, "Oh, you shouldn't go over there because of how they treat gay people," all right, well, I now judge you for going to America because of how they treat women, how they treat ethnic minorities, like the school shootings, the gun crime.
There's always going to be a level, like, and it's weird because I can understand morality, someone else's morality. I almost said I can understand morality.
I hope you can.
I'm not completely a moral person, but no, I understand someone else's morality. Like, for example, I think vegans actually morally make a lot of sense.
Yeah,
to
100%.
Me. Like, it's like, if there's not a right or wrong, I would say they're right. And so if they ask me, why do I eat meat? Is it because I like eating meat? I like to taste it. Now, would I want an animal to suffer unnecessarily? No. But then there's a price.
We're all like that, though.
Yeah.
So many people are like that. That is the one reason why we have those stupid fucking stickers that say fair trade. None of us know. That makes us feel a little bit better.
Until it's like 100% more than the other product.
Yeah. Well, that fair trade is a marketing genius. Someone said, if we do these stickers, we can charge 10% more for that product.
Yeah.
And give them 15% less. That's all that's happened. Mm-hmm. It's the same question of morality. I would go over there for 500,000.
100%. I'll go over there for less. But that's my financial situation.
Someone asked me the other day, they said, because they didn't start at 500,000, they went for the big whack, what the big boys are getting. And they were like, would you go over there for 2 million? I was like, mate, for 2 million, I'll let him write my set.
It's there. It's like, there's a price. And to perform, now I also want to say that I understand and I also respect comedians who had actually been offered, and they've gone thanks but no thanks.
I fully respect that, because that's not an easy thing to do, especially if someone like Bill Burr turned down 500 grand. I don't know what his financial situation is, but I can imagine that's not a big deal to him.
Yeah.
Like, in comparison, that's like someone saying, Darran, do you want to come and do this I don't know, pro-war gig, and it's £50. You go, no. It's
like I got offered to do a gig at a weed, like, cannabis festival.
Yeah.
And I was like, but I don't smoke cannabis, and I'd rather people didn't. I said, how much, and the price for it. I was like, it's not really enough for me to drive all the way there.
Yeah.
But I wasn't completely against it. It was just the price wasn't high enough for me to leave my house.
A weed festival, that sounds like the most chilled out festival there might ever be.
It would have been a terrible gig. Just
no one would have been listening.
No one listening. Real delayed reactions. Like you drop the punchline and someone would be like,
that is on the list of the dumbest places to have a comedy gig.
Yeah.
Like a weed festival.
Mm-hmm.
No one's listening.
No one's listening. Everyone's just there just to smoke weed and just bring their hypothesis about the world.
Was it a big festival?
They didn't say how many people would be there, but it sounded big enough. Like that would be fun if I liked weed.
But even that, would it? Like a lot of people smoking weed all at one point.
Mm.
I don't know. Like it's funny when there's one high dude.
One high dude, or you're a small group away from everyone else.
But when they're all like that, that doesn't sound fun.
Like you're just at the bar, have some water, please, and the guy's just staring through you, and he comes back just with nothing in his hand. So you give me that water. Oh, sorry, mate. Yeah.
So with Saudi Arabia, I don't think it's something that can be classified. You're a good or a bad person for doing it or not doing it. Because again, you don't know the person's situation. And also, why is it only comedians that get this shit? Because how many boxing fights they had there?
Boxing, there would be films that would be set there as well. So there were those people. Us as a country, the UK, trade extensively with Saudi Arabia. So it's all, and what I'm saying, most comedians as well, same as like athletes, generally are working class people who have found some lane to skip up into social status and get more money. And it's always funny that the pressure is put on working class people to go, all right, you need to change. So even with recycle, all those kind of things that would benefit the planet, it's like we've got these big corporations
that cracks me up,
who are doing all the damage to the planet.
Vegas, turn those lights off, right?
But it's like, no, it's
your fault.
You need to lower your carbon emission. It's like, and we're going to charge you more for this plane ticket. Well, I'm sat in economy, and there's a tax that we need to charge you because you're flying on the plane. It's like, oh, okay, great.
Yeah, it's not. I think it's unfair, and morality seems to be the reason that they use to back up any argument that's needed. Yeah. Because you're all doing it. I heard someone say, because of the people they deal arms to. And I'm like, have you seen your Prime Minister?
It's the people you deal arms to, as in, there's correct people to sell death machines to.
It's all perception. I saw, there was a news article that China have made this fabric which basically bends light. Have you seen it?
So you can be invisible.
You can be invisible. They put it up, and the guy stood behind it, and he disappeared into the background. And they spoke about them. But the way that it was being discussed on the news was China have created one of the most dangerous technologies, and they're like the military applications for this. And right now, there's no defense about it. This could be one of the worst things. And I was like, because China did it. Because don't act like you haven't been trying to do it. If this had been America, there would have been, this is the most innovated.
America literally have stealth bombers that can't be detected on radars, and everyone's like, that's ingenuity.
That's amazing.
How do they do it? We don't know, and we don't care because it's our friends, America.
Yeah. But then someone else does it, and you're like, oh no, that's bad.
What? They're Chinese, Russian?
Well, they can't do that.
That's just evil. That. So, and that's what happens. Is it depends who's doing the thing. So everyone's moral line is in different places. So I know some people are really political. I know there was a comedian who did what did he do? He did like a conference at UKIP. I can't remember his name, but he said, I was just booked for a gig. It was a corporate gig. I didn't go there as a supporter of UKIP. I was just entertainment at this thing, and people's like, no, you shouldn't have gone. It's like, why shouldn't I have gone? He's like, are you going to give me the money instead that I need to turn down? I'm a full-time comedian, and this was a substantial amount of money.
Right, Darren. We're going to go through, and rather than me say, would you do this for this amount of money, I want to know, what is your price list?
Okay.
And I really hope somebody offers you the money for what you say.
Oh, God. All right, God.
So, shave your eyebrows. How much?
Oh,
Quick fire.
yeah, like 10.
Right, you got to say that.
10K, 10,000.
I'll give you a 10 to shake.
Yeah, 10,000. Maybe even lower, but yeah.
I swear to God, you better hope I don't win the lottery. This will be your living. Spend a week without your phone.
Oh, low. That's $5 grand.
$5 grand.
Maybe. No, because of the kids, it has to be a bit higher, and wife. So let's go 10 again.
Okay. Spend a week without your phone, but Naomi has your phone.
No, I won't have any problem with that. Same price. Do it to show what a bad wife she is. My lock is a significant date.
And she doesn't know.
She doesn't know it. She doesn't know. She goes, "What's your phone figure? You should know this date." And she's like, "Oh."
Walk around your local high street in a gimp mask.
Oh, gimp mask. No one knows who I am. So yeah, that could. Am I fully dressed?
No, you're in a whole gimp outfit.
Oh, okay. No, that's higher. That's higher.
How much?
25?
25 grand. Tattoo my name on your thigh.
No, tattoo. Depends what kind of font and how big.
It's gonna be. I get to choose. Tattoo my name on your thigh.
So knee to hip, like just because your name's quite long.
Yeah. It's up to you, but I'm deciding how much is the price.
If it could be like in a masculine style, but I just don't know, it's random. Then it has to be quite high.
How high?
Like you got to go like 50.
That is now my life goal. At some point, that is when people ask me, why do you want to be famous? I don't. I want to earn enough that I can blow 50 grand on that tattoo and have that on your thigh. That'd be amazing. From the last 3 months, read out your entire internet search history on stage.
So if you'd be convenient, I would find that hilarious to do. But that's lower. That's lower. That's about...
Mine's morbid as fuck. And I tell you what, it's not because it's bad stuff. It's just when you go and Google stuff, when you're researching, it's just random words.
Like the curiosity of it. And then what it will be as well, it'll be the sequence would look crazy. So I might be watching a drama going, oh, who's the actress who plays that thing? Fine. And then next we'll be like, how much time do you get for kidnapping? I was like, no, that's completely different. That's a different thing. That was 2 hours later. That was something else.
Lick the floor of a Weatherspoons at closing time.
Whoa. That's too possible, that one. So I need to set the price a bit higher. I mean, again, just like 30K.
Yeah. I'd do that for 10.
Maybe lower, yeah.
A lot of the stuff you said, I'd go lower on.
Yeah.
Okay. Swap phones with me for a week.
I know. The damage will be no. Everyone, that has been another episode of You're the Best Bro, with the best guy in show business, possibly the world.
Absolutely not. I mean, either this one is probably a draw. We're both bad people. I think that's what we found out.
Nah, yeah, I think that's fair. I think that's fair.
As friends, we're good. As people, we're terrible.
Fair.
But thank you for all the listeners. Thank you for the likes and the comments. Keep liking, keep sharing, and we will see you next time on You're the Best Bro.